What'd you think? First episode, third episode.
Guy High School episode 3.
Yeah.
It's still on that path, man. It's still going up.
It's climbing.
So I think they start off with my man Jen. He was in the back because he had violated the rules.
Right.
And was like, all right, man, you got to go in the back. We're going to decide the punishment. So there's debating on this punishment. And in the meantime, I think Mita start scrapping, right? Mita versus the WWE chick. I think her name was Mision.
The grappling chick.
Mision, someone, but the grappling chick.
Yeah, wrestling.
So what'd you think about that fight?
I thought it was dope. Like, because I really liked the idea of the wrestling chick. Yeah. Especially with all these different.
Were you a big WWE fan growing up?
Growing up, I was. So
Me too.
When
you see she rock bottom? Yeah.
When she rock bottom,
like,
I was like,
yeah. Then she went up to do some nigga elbow drop. I was like, oh shit, she hit with the rock bottom.
Yeah. I was stoked when that happened. I thought that shit was dope as hell.
She hit her with some sort of like super power bomb that niggas can't do because she was on her shoulders and spinning, and she was like, finishing move. Wow. Yeah. Power bombed her ass.
Yeah. And then. Like she was whipping her ass.
She was throwing.
She was whipping Mira. Is it Mira?
Mira, yeah. She was
whipping Mira's ass. Like she was giving her the work, and I was like, damn, already. Like we already gonna eliminate one of the main three characters out the gate. Episode 3, and then she came back. She was like, cause she took her sword. She knocked the sword away.
She power bombed her. Yeah,
she power bombed her. The sword was gone. She was like, I don't need the sword to cut. And then she started using her hands and slicing the air and was like knocking.
Sliced the boobie up.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
And shit with a Zoro for One Piece.
That shit was crazy though when she was like, why her motivation for wanting to be
was to have win. A harem of niggas that wait on her hand and foot.
She wanted a shy shad.
She wanted a shy shad
from
Taigana,
yeah, read that.
But yeah, so she wanted just a harem of cats to wait on her hand and foot.
Yeah.
But Mira ended up pulling out her trump card and no sword style, slicing her up.
Yeah.
And I think then we went back to Jen and them, and it was like, all right, I think your boy Part realized he looked at his like ancestry, right? Yeah. And was like, oh, he's related to Jin Tigon or something like that, some old beast, I'm assuming. And was like, all right, we're gonna let him stay in the tournament if he can beat the commissioner. Yeah. And so he's like, I want to fight the blonde hair. He's like, I'm stronger than him, whatever. And then Part ended up giving him some fruits from like this forbidden or like taped off area.
It was like he was trying to see what would happen.
What happened? It was some ancient fruits.
Yeah, test him. Like, is he strong enough?
Yeah. So he gave my man fruits. Jen went home, ate the fruits and then like passed out. But he was like spit up blood, like.
Yeah. And then so was there another fight or was
my nigga Han Dwight fought I think his name.
Dude with the glasses.
Beak
with the bat.
Book and back.
Yeah.
So
what'd you think about him? Altogether, like the character itself.
I like him, man. I feel like you had some.
I like the idea of him, like watching him fight or whatever. Like it was all dope. His fighting style is cool as hell. Yeah. But then he started talking, and I was annoyed by his character.
You like his voice acting, or
it wasn't the voice acting? It was just his motivation.
Oh, his motivation.
I mean, his motivation was dope. Yeah. Like he was, what was it? To prove that I could beat somebody.
Yeah.
Like I can by. What was it?
By studying, like reading,
all their moves,
and
I can prove that I can.
My style is superior.
Yeah. So he just had something to prove.
Yeah,
which is fine. But there was just something about the way he went about it that annoyed me. Okay. Like I was like, okay, well, I can do without this character.
Yeah.
Like I wish his personality was a little bit different, and then I would be rooting for him, but like I couldn't get with his personality. I was just like,
I wasn't rooting for him. I just thought it was cool how you read a book.
No, it was cool.
And so he was giving Han work at first. It was like, slapping my man up. But Han also has that like, you see it in like Yu Yu Hakusho Kuwabara. You see a bunch of characters who kind of have like this sense of like pride in them.
Yeah.
So like I think your man slipped and he was like, oh, let me help you up. Like Han won't kick you while he was down. Like I guess his chivalry.
Yeah.
But he started giving Han work and then
then he started giggling and stuff when he was getting his ass whipped. And I was like, man, this dude crazy.
Yes. So Han started
knocking him out.
Han went savage mode on him, which his motivation is because he got a homeboy that's like
he's
sick in the hospital, so he want to get the money.
Yeah.
So Han started like, bro, he was just like He was giving him like that boxing work, just like, and I think he punched him in the dick one time. It didn't show it, but like it was like between the leg shot, my man was like, huh, and then like
he did,
he like, huh, and then he like,
he did that.
And so he punched him into the ropes.
Did he smile at that?
He did.
There's another reason I don't like that.
He was like getting his ass kicked and was like, oh, like you're such a savage, like. But you got characters like that on Hisoka, like they just cats like stuff, like weird characters like that. So Han started swerving him, almost gave him like the full one hitter quitter, but then he fell out before then.
Yeah.
So Han got it done. So our other deuteragonists or
out of our trio,
secondary characters, secondary main characters, they survived.
They survived to the next round, and then they're setting up. His penalty is to fight. One of the lead dudes,
one of the commissioner peoples or
whatever. And so he eats the fruit, and he's like knocked out, passed out, and they're like, "Oh, where's he? Yeah, I guess he's not gonna show up." And then he busts into the stadium at the last minute, and it's like, "Yo, let's get it." So him and old dude, like the in order for him to win the fight, all he has to do is knock the dude down. So they blow the whistle or whatever they do, and he flash of an eye, he knocks dudes on his ass.
He's like, oh, let me get your glasses. Now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
And then that was it. And then he like did it again. He was like whooping his ass and then
giving him work.
And so dude just got pissed off, right?
And then turned into some sort of avatar jester with a scythe. It was crazy. Some big monstrosity, almost like a Yu-Gi-Oh card summon. Like he summoned another part and then just started slicing up Jin.
It felt very Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. And then he almost something like that, Digivolved or something like that. And he almost gave it the work, but then the other commissioners came on, was like, yo, what you doing? Like, chill out, you can't be out here doing it.
Yeah, he was about to like really like.
Yeah, he's gonna try to end my man Jin. But
down.
also, did you see that his avatar had the same eyes as Jin? So I wonder, like, them star eyes, they gotta mean something.
I mean, we called that out in that first episode. Yeah. It was like, yo, what about his eyes? And so, obviously, something about it's unique.
Yeah.
So maybe he has that power just like
to do something
naturally
like that.
in him.
And
like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he don't transform. He's just like he is.
He embodies that energy or something like that. Who knows? But man, Park Mugen came in there, put a stop to it, and was like, all right, Jin, you're gonna keep going. I'm gonna take your pay.
What do you say? Pay for 2 months? Or
3 months. It's like
3 months.
3 months pay. I'm like, what? But no, Jin, good. You live to fight another day, Jin. We're gonna keep it going.
Was that Park? I don't think that was.
Yeah, Park. Yeah, it was Park. He came in. He was like, you lose 3 months pay. You know why?
Oh, okay.
And he was like,
I thought it was the other dude. I don't know. I'm getting those cats confused a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah.
But no, it was good, man. Animation's still good. Yeah. They still scrapping. I like it.
Yeah, so far so good. Episode 3 was dope. Looking forward to seeing what episode 4 is about. I'm hoping they keep it around like 12, 13 episodes.
Yep.
And just get straight to the shits. Like, get in there.
Feed us a little bit of backstory every now and then. But I mean, just this is their calling card, man. I look forward to it because I feel like I'm gonna throw some blows. It's like I don't want to, like you buy like a boxing match. Like two high-profile boxers, like you want the shits to get popping. You don't want to see something to go to 11 rounds and tactical fighting. I mean, it's cool, but like you really want to see somebody throw him. Yeah. That's kind of what this is. Like when I pull up on Mondays at 11 or something, I'm like, I want to see hands getting thrown. Yeah. So
cool. Well, catch us for episode 4.
Yep.